Good morning. I'm back for another week of floss tube. Second cup this morning. It's been a busy morning. But anyway, this is floss tube season 2, episode 6. Yep, episode 6. And it's been a busy week. So, it's been a busy morning. They were supposed to come and do some maintenance on our central heat and air, and they weren't supposed to be here till 10. Then they called me at 8. Hey, can we come early? And it's like, yeah. So, I did my exercises already this morning. I did my cleaning, some of my cleaning this morning. And now they've gone, they didn't have a part they needed, a filter, and they've gone to get that. So I'm hoping to take this in between. So we'll see. But lots to talk about. My haul. Let's go with my haul first, because it's only one item. It is Barbalicious, a very periwinkle. I just started this club. This is the first one. I'm going through BeStitchMe withdrawal, but I have to wait until we get the bills paid to see if I can do it. God, I want to do BeStitchMe too. I did cancel the floss, and I did that because I decided I'm just going to buy what I need when I need it. I don't need a whole set of the fancy flosses because I mainly use DMC. But this is Barbalicious, a very periwinkle. It is a beautiful blue. Ah, it's gorgeous. Okay. Yeah. So, and this is 18 count. Okay, get back in there. Yeah. 18 count Ada is what I got. So, that's all my haul. Let's go ahead and do the sewing. So, for Dee Dee's sewing challenge this week, it was to make a mug rug. So I took from doing Kylie's quilt, there was a whole bunch, I used a charm pack, and there was a whole bunch of squares with black on it. I didn't want any black on hers, or very little black. I wanted bright colors for her. So I took some of the charm and made me a little mug rug. Nice and simple. Then I decided to do her A to Z quilt block challenge. And I did her autumn quilt block. So there's that one. Then for the B, I had to finish the brick house. This one is for Serenity's quilt. Now for Kylie's quilt, I did not have very many scraps of the fabric left. So hers is a lot of this, but there's hers. So I got all the quilts that I have done so far a block form. There. And that's all my sewing. I did do some dyeing. Now, I'm doing The Year in the Woods. I fell in love with the fox and the swans. The rabbit is now out. I do have to pay for that this week and get it. I want to do all 3 on one piece of fabric. So, I decided to dye my own. And now I cannot decide which fabric to go with. I have this one, and I like it. But, and that's the perfect size to do all three on. I had extra dies, so I decided I'm just going to dye a bigger piece. I use a lot of blues anyway. And look at this one, how this one turned out. And it's a whole yard. I did mess up right here, but that's okay because this is the section I need, I think. So, fabric A or fabric B. For these. Personally, I'm leaning more toward B. But please tell me, A or B for A Year in the Woods. I think it's going to be gorgeous. Either way. I love them. But I can't start them until I finish something big or bigger. So, help me decide, A or B. Then, let's go over what I've stitched this past week. So, I worked on Monday along the forest path. Here's where I was. Do I have that upside? Yep, I got it upside down. I finished the page. I finished the row because I'm not doing all this because it's mainly black. So that is as wide as mine is going to be. And this week I get to start on the second row. I'm loving it. I cannot wait. So I'll get that back in there for now. And I got 1,011 stitches in it. Then I worked on the Celtic knots, which I'm using for the Magical Stitches DMC challenge. This week it was 410. So I finished off the past colors in that one. And then I started on February square. And this is all the 413. This week is 744, if I remember right. And it will go in this section too. The last color for this one is several weeks away. So I'm done with this one for now. But got that in. And I did, let's see, 770 stitches in it. Then it also rained 2 days. So for the river, this is where I was. And this is where I ended up being. Yep. Started going down here and got some of this done. So 200 stitches in that. It actually snowed again here, and we got another inch, but it was melted by the next day. Okay, then for Whipco, I needed to do, not Whipco, Letter of the Month Club. I needed to work on Baba Yaga. Here is where I was. And this is where I'm at now. So I got 1,000 stitches in. I'm loving it on this fabric. This is a fabric from BeStitchMe. What is the name of it? Oh, it's a no-name fabric. Ada, 20 count. I'm loving it. I'm loving this whip on that. But it's up for now. So that's Letter of the Month. So for Letter of the Month, I met my goals. I got the Z, Zombie Frogs, and Baba Yaga done, the Y. Then for Whipco, the last one I needed was All Hallows Eve. And this is where I was. And this is where I am now. Aren't those little mice so cute? This is a no-name fabric from BeStitchMe, 20 count, Ada. And so I met the goal for Whipco on this one, which for January means I made all 4 of my goals. My 2 focus, my main Whipco board, and my Halloween board. So I did good. That one's going up. Then yesterday I started working on the Cryptid Salad. They released Friday the last one, which they gave you 3 to choose from, and of course I'm going to pick Bigfoot. Okay, I'm sorry, but for my cryptids, this is where I was. And this is where I'm at now. I finished the Kraken, and I've started Flatwoods Monster. Now, today is last day in January. I'm going to work on this. I think if I put 2 more days worth of work, I can finish all 4. Bigfoot will be here, the worm thing here, and then the Flatwood Monster. I'm hoping to finish the worm right today and start on the worm. Yeah, I forget the name of this one, but it's a worm. It's a weird looking worm. And then Bigfoot is all I've got, and this whip will be done. Which, for magical stitches, I might use that for one of the prompts. I don't know. But overall, that's it. That's all my whips for the past week. Now, for January, I took out my Black Needle Society. I took it apart and made it so I can put it in my Happy Planner. But this is my progress all week, all month, except for today. I think I did pretty good. Next month, I want to get more pink, purple, and blue and get rid of the green. I want to see if I can get just pink, purple, and blue right there for the whole month. And at the end of January, this is what my monthly pages look like. Yeah. I recorded everything. I did not get the advent calendars done, and that's okay. But otherwise, I made all my goals. I did all my whip goes, did the letters of the month. I did all of the prompts for Magical Stitches, the weekly, the monthly, and I started on the yearly. I've been working on the random DMC challenge. So I think I'm doing pretty good. So this month's, let me get these out. This is February's. This month, I'm hoping to use this one. Last month, I did not use it really. And I'm going to put all my whips that I'll work on this month on here. All my purchases. And then that starts my plan for March. But here is my pages for February, the monthly. Now, I got Dee Dee's Sewing Challenge over here. The whips I need to work on based on the other challenges. These are the ones I'm going to work on primarily this month. Then, for Magical Stitches, I got them all written out. I'm glad they gave us in advance, and I'm going to work on all of them. I started putting down which whips for what. If I cannot easily put it in one of the whips I'm working on for the month, for Whip Go, or one that I really want to center on, focus on, I'm going to pull out my Along the Forest Path, my oldest whip. Okay, then I got the reading and the Whip Go and Survival of the Stitchiest. I'm still working on my monsters. I'm hoping to get at least most of these done. I won't get all of them done, that's a lot. But there's my Whip Go. For Whip Go this month, it is number 5 and number 17. For my Focus Whip Go. Okay, this is what my board looks like so far. So for this month, I need Along the Forest Path and a Christmas whip. For my Christmas whip, here's the picture. Ha. Spirit of Evergreen. That's the one I'm going to concentrate on. This is what it looks like as of now. I want to get this done. I do not like working on perforated paper. I don't. I will not do another one on this paper. I might get more for patterns, but I will do it on the cloth. So, I will be working on that for my Christmas whip. For Whip Go. Then, Magic Study. This is where I'm at now. Okay, open it. Yep, I got my strings all hanging down, all messy, but it's okay. So I'm hoping to get 2,200 stitches in both of those. Okay, that is right? No, that's not right. That's for the Halloween board. For focus board, it'd be along the forest path. I need to get 2,200 stitches, but actually I want to get 2 pages done this month. So I will be working on that a lot. So the Halloween board, this is what it looks like now. So I will need to work on Magic Study, which I just showed you. And then I'm excited to work on this one. Come on out. Claire by Nora Corbett. And that's not the right one. This is the right one. That's all I got done. So I should be able to get quite a bit done on her. This is fabric I got from the Halloween box. It's called Crimson Peak by Jody at the Steel City Stitchers. And it is 32 count linen. Because this is linen, it will take me a bit longer to stitch it, even though it's mainly one color. But that's okay, because I'm going to enjoy it. I am really looking forward to it. Okay, then, so that's it. Then letter of the month. I need to do my W, which is, I think this is the right one, Wicked Witchcraft, and that's all I got so far. This is on, it's Ada by BeStitchMe. Where's, Aurora by BeStitchMe. 18 count Ada. So, Wicked Witchcraft. Then the other one, I forgot to get it out, but it's under Water Dolphin and Turtle. Here's a picture of what it will look like and where I'm at. But I've got to get 1,000 in both of those. So that won't be bad. Then, let's see. Okay, so for full coverage fanatics, I am already on leg 16 or 17, which is good. For Eras in History, which is a non-counting event, I'm using, for February, it's Ancient History. So I'm using it along Forest Path for it too, which fairies tie into mythology and literature and all that. So it works. Then I'm also using along the Forest Path for 22,000 in 2022. I've already got 9,000. So I've done good so far. So I'm pretty sure I will meet that goal for the year very quickly. And if I do, I probably will do it a second time. Now, for No New Starts Road Trip. They release leg 2. I can use any of my whips. So all my whips will be going toward these things. Leg 2 is a lot bigger than leg 1. Let me get this up. And I probably won't get all this done this month, but I'm going to see how much. I made me a little page. So, the first stop I put down how many miles, how many stitches I need, the city and state, and where it is. Then it's a shop. So underneath, this is where I'm going to put what I'm buying, and then my stitches to the campground, and then for the campground, and then the 10 items I'll need. Then the next shop, a spot to put what I buy, and then to get on the trolley, my stitches. Then it goes sightseeing at the zoo, another shop, what I buy, a shop, what I buy, a shop, what I buy, a shop, what I buy. See the pattern? And then travel to the next campground. And I'm hoping to get all this done this month. Don't know if I will or not. But that then takes me into weekly pages. This book is too heavy to pick up. But this is it before I start all my stitching. And I've only done this week's. There. I love Happy Planner. I can take the pages out and put them right back in. I can rearrange. Yeah, I like that. So I got down for magical stitches. I've got to do 500 stitches, a whip with a dog. I actually think I can use my cryptid, because the chimichanga, or however you say it, is supposed to be part dog. So that will be it for that one. Then a whip related to the number 7. I'm just going with my oldest whip on that one, along the forest path. 500 stitches. A whip with 4 squares. I'm using my Celtic knots. There's lots of squares in there. And 500 stitches for it. Then the 4th prompt is a whip with something you can order in a restaurant. I'm going with Magic Study, because it's got a piece of cake in there and some tea, and you can order both of that in a restaurant. Then if I get all those prompts done, I want to work on the monthly retreat. First one is a whip with flowers or plants along the forest path. There's trees. She's holding a rose. It'll work. The second prompt that I'm going to focus on is a whip with glass. I'm doing Magic Study for that one. There's a window in it, and that's it. Then I'm going to work on Survival of the Stitchiest, the Kelpie. I got to reach 7,000. I forget how much I've got right now. And then I'm going to work on the Loch Ness Monster, which is 8,000. Letters of the month, I want to work on Wicked Witchcraft, Whip Go, along the forest path again. And then I doubt if I get the second prompt. I'm only going to concentrate on one whip for Whip Go a week. Then I'm going to start on my road trip toward attic needlework. 4,300 stitches is what I need. I did do 560 of them last night. So that's it. Yeah. Whew. A lot to do, but I can do it. I can do it. I know I can. So that's it. All right. Oh my Lord. It's already been 28 minutes. But I got lots of plans, lots to do, and I gotta get busy. I want to work on the Cryptid South so bad right now. It's funny how much I want to work on it. Yesterday I was kind of dragging my feet with it because it's almost over. And I really, really enjoyed working on it. I don't want it to be over, but it is. And this morning I'm like, I've only got 2.5 more to do, and I'm done with it. And then I can frame it and put it up in my craft room. So, which my son-in-law asked me what I was going to do with it, and I didn't know at that time. And now I want to frame it, and I want to hang it and display it because I love it. I think it's so cute and so different. I cannot wait for the next one. But overall, I gotta get busy. I got lots of stitching to do. Tomorrow, I'm going to start back on along the forest path, and I cannot wait. Between this week and next week, I want to get a page done. I was averaging 5 to 6 days, I think it was, to finish a page. So I can do it. I can get 2 pages done this month. I'm determined I'm going to do it. But I cannot wait. Okay, I'm going to let everybody go. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing my progress. And I'll see you next week. Blessed be, everyone.